Testing, 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 test. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just had to go through a few prompts so that everybody can be able to hear me. Unfortunately, had a lot of things going on with my live. What's up, Corey? What's up, Alex? Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys doing today? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up so that the thumbs up button can match the views as well. Aloha. Oh, I did say what's up, Corey. I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but we're gonna say Oku. Oku. Hi, what's up? How are you? Make sure you guys put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me before I start talking, because for some odd, weird reason, this live stream never works out. Okay. So I just wanted to come on here today because I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about all day. Well, up until now. And what I've been thinking about is, obviously you can see my thumbnail. At first, the last few times when I was trying to go live, I said that the name of my title was actually "They Are All Dead," because they are. Social media is the reason why a lot of people's souls are actually dying, if it hasn't already. And a lot of people just don't seem to understand that. And you know what? I feel really bad for the children that were born into social media, that were actually born into this world of technology. I'll give you a prime example. Although we have a toddler, who was born in 2023, we do not introduce her into all of this technology. Like, for instance, she doesn't have a tablet. We don't sit her in front of the TV day in and day out. Because honestly, if you think about it, television is really bad for children. It's bad. I don't care what anybody says. It is bad. It starts with television. And people don't understand that they need to keep their children out of the TV, away from the TV, because it can destroy a child's mindset. It can destroy an innocent child as well. If you think about it, when you first sat in front of the television and you were watching things that you were either allowed to watch or you had to sneak and watch, what did it do for you afterwards? Because television also creates bad habits depending on what you watch. Television can be addicting as well. So we limit television for our 1.5-year-old because sitting her in front of the television, it can have a bad effect on her, and it can definitely cause her to have withdrawals. A lot of parents don't understand that. They feel like, oh, I need to do something. I have something to do. So let me sit my child in front of the TV. And you allow the television to babysit your child for you. This is why a lot of kids and a lot of teens out here is messed up in the head. A lot of babies are too. Why do you think when Coco Melon, the Coco Melon thing comes on, all these babies be going crazy? They go crazy for Coco Melon. They go crazy for Gracie's Corner. They go crazy for these little new cartoons that's out that I have no idea what it's about. They go crazy for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or whatever, the new Mickey Mouse Disney, whatever. But y'all got to understand something. You cannot sit these children in front of the TV and think, oh, they'll be fine. No, television this is where it starts. Television has a very bad effect on the minds of kids. It has a bad effect on the minds of teens as well. So you start from television and then you work your way to the tablets and then they work their way to the phones and stuff like that. And then they have no discipline whatsoever. None. So they continuously have withdrawals. So I'll give you guys a prime example. I'm going to say this. Our 1.5-year-old, we found that at times, I'm not going to say she has withdrawals, but I'm going to be honest with you. We don't, like I said, we do not introduce her to the TV as much. We'll probably do like 15 minutes of educational television time. Like, what's the name of that show on YouTube? Miss Zoe. We let her watch Miss Zoe and we sit with her and we interact with her with Miss Zoe. And that'll be for like, I want to say majority of the educational activities that she do with the children through the TV is probably like less than 30 minutes. So we sit with her, we interact with her, we help her to learn and understand what Miss Zoe is saying. I just feel like Miss Rachel is way too much, so we don't do Miss Rachel anymore. At times we do Mickey Mouse. We'll do probably like 10 minutes of Mickey Mouse and then shut it off. But we do not sit her in front of the TV day in and day out. Now, when we keep the TV off, she's fine. She's not thinking about it. We'll just turn on music around the house and stuff like that. But when we turn the TV on, we realize that she does get extremely hyped up and happy. And that we don't like that. So we shut the TV off immediately when we see her doing that. At times she does cry about it, but it's not any like tantrums or hysterical cries and stuff like that. Because if they're throwing tantrums about the television not coming on, then you got a problem on your hands. And I'm not talking about a problem with the child. I'm talking about your child may be going through some withdrawals. Now, and that's only, she does that sometimes when the TV uh comes on and she gets extremely excited, and when we realize that she's excited, we shut it off. Then she'll like cry a little bit about it, but not nothing too major. um Give me 1 second, y'all. Not anything too major, out the ordinary. But you know like I said, she doesn't think anything of it when the TV ain't even on. But see, a lot of y'all parents out there, y'all gotta understand that, you know, when you turning on these cartoons and stuff like that, like certain cartoons, I feel like you should really sit down and watch the cartoon with your child, because you don't ever know what's inside of these cartoons. Honestly, you never know. It's a lot of weird things that they put in the cartoons. A lot of weird shit. And people just, they feel like, oh, it's just a cartoon. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just a cartoon. So, with that being said, it starts from when we're children. It starts with, honestly, I wasn't fully introduced into the TV till I was a little kid. And then when I started to gain privileges for television time, so y'all could be able to see me, because I understand that people, they got short attention spans, especially when I leave my camera off. But honestly, it really started when I was a kid. And then you start watching stuff that you ain't got no business watching, you know? And it's only because you're allowed privileges with the TV. A lot of these parents, they don't, they, there's no discipline, there is no structure within the household. So when a child is able to watch television all day, day in and day night, you don't even understand what you're creating. You don't even understand what you're creating. Seriously. What's up, the car guy? And this is how a lot of these teenagers and a lot of these children out here, um they messed up in the head. The car guy, could you not do that? Don't do that in this live stream, because you know what, as a matter of fact, let me tell y'all this. For the new people that's coming in here, I do not allow trolls. I do not allow people to come in here and make us get off topic or anything and throw us off and stuff like that. They are automatically getting blocked out of the live. So it, yeah, and this is exactly why a lot of adults are messed up in the heads, because their whole entire lives that they were able to sit in front of the damn TV, it was no discipline and no structure whatsoever. Now look at them, they're going insane, they're turning into zombies. And as a matter of fact, if they ain't already zombies, your soul is dead if it ain't dead already. I made this live stream because I was talking to my husband earlier and I was thinking about a lot, and I'm like, man, it's like, it's literally no more good people, no good genuine people left out here in this world. And the biggest reason why is because of social media. When the minute that social media came out and the minute that they were able to, enhance technology, a lot of souls died right afterwards, because people became addicted, people became conditioned, people became brainwashed, all from social media. I don't care who keep going in and out the live. I really don't care if ain't nobody trying to listen to me. I am still about to post this because I know that people are going to tune in to the live stream afterwards. So it is what it is. I've been having this shit on my mind all day because at this point, we have to figure out how we're going to survive the end times. Everybody is so brainwashed, right? And I'm not saying that you can't think about the wars and stuff like that that's going on and whatnot, because obviously I guess it is wars, but the war started when social media came into play. The war started when technology came into play and technology was enhanced. That's when the war started because that made people collide. Social media, it helps people to collide. You got to think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started getting on social media, I was in seventh grade. Okay, I was in seventh grade, and I was on Tagged at the time, and then I transitioned over to MySpace, and then from MySpace I transitioned over to Facebook, and then from Facebook, I transitioned over to YouTube. And then from YouTube, I transitioned over to TikTok. I have not had anything other than those specific social medias that I'm talking about. And honestly, as a matter of fact, way before Tagged, I was on Yahoo. Yahoo was popping at the time. I want to say I was on Yahoo back in 2006, 2005, 2006, one of them. So when Yahoo came into play, honestly, and Tagged, it created a lot of feelings, behind the internet. And you can find friends, boyfriends and girlfriends, you can get into these different groups, things like that. You can link up with people in person from, Yahoo or Tagged and MySpace and stuff like that. Um, Once that happened, I happened. I started to see myself slowly change. And this is just my testimony that I'm going to give, for a lot of people that is soaked into social media, brainwashed into social media and stuff like that. I'm just going to give y'all my take on it and from my experience. It all started with Yahoo and Tagged. And then like I said, it worked its way up to MySpace and stuff like that. But once feelings was created from hopping on these social media sites, I knew that I was changing. I knew that I was changing once I got in like sixth, seventh grade because I was introduced to social media. And the only reason why I was introduced to social media was because of peer pressure. It was because of, my classmates. And most importantly, honestly, I really got pressured because I saw my brother doing it. And when my brother was doing it, I got interested in what he was doing and how he was meeting people and things like that. So I'm like, you know what? I want to try it out too. So, that's exactly what I did. We're going to get you up out of here. You just being inappropriate. It's weird. People just be so weird. So once I became once I got deep into the social media lifestyle, it created a new me. I did not get fully, I, as a matter of fact, I didn't drag myself fully all the way into it deeply until I was like 14. That's when it happened for real. At the age of 14, feelings and emotions was all over the place because I thought that I had me a little boyfriend or boo, whatever you want to call it, and found out that he was messing around with some other chick or whatever from my school, through social media. I found out through that. And it created a lot of anger, a lot of animosity, a lot of hatred. Honestly, I found myself to be extremely angry a lot more from social media. I'm not kidding you. Y'all can be in denial all you want, but this is just my testimony. And you cannot deny the fact that when social media happened, you happened. You became unauthentic because of social media. Remember, at once upon a time, we all were good people. We all were innocent until we got introduced into the television and social media. You can't even deny that. You can't deny that. Or, specifically peer pressured by other peers. So I just I drug myself into it further when I got in high school. It got worse. The anger started more because I had a certain clique that I was a part of in high school, and when we started separating amongst one another, we took it to social media, which was Facebook at the time. I was introduced to Facebook my sophomore year, I believe. Yeah, I think it was my sophomore year in high school, and that was in like 2009. You know, so once I got introduced to Facebook, and I mean I went downhill. I was no longer the old me no more. Like the old me was the good me. I was not that person anymore. I was a whole nother different person. I did not drag myself out of this completely. And to my youngsters out there, to the teenagers out there that can hear me out, or any of my adults, whoever, I highly suggest don't even take a break. Don't even take a break. Get rid of it. Get rid of Facebook. Facebook did the job. It did it. Because it started when I was 16. And I'm talking about when I fully evolved into a whole nother different person. Starting when I was 16, and I didn't get rid of it until what? Like I said, I hopped on there in 2009. I did not fully get off of Facebook until 2021. Unfortunately. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad, guys. I know y'all attention spans is extremely short, so I had to answer that call. But yeah, I highly suggest you get rid of it because I didn't get rid of it until 2021. Unfortunately. And it honestly it did me justice when I got rid of it for good. Cause I was finally able to wake up and see that people ain't ish at all. They ain't ish at all. Facebook Facebook did help me to see that people was fake as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Facebook did help me to fully open my eyes and see how fake people are. And like people, they lie about their lives. They lie about their lifestyle. They lie about who they are. And then it'd be crazy because it's like you really like sitting next to this person damn near every day. But when they leave from around you and they hop on social media, which is Facebook, they lie about what they doing, who they are. I mean, it ain't nothing but trolls in here. Seriously. Um, so y'all gotta understand that a lot of souls is already dead. Y'all gonna see where I'm getting at. Y'all gonna see where I'm getting at. Okay, give me a second, cause we started from television, and then we started from television, and then from television, technology enhanced, and then from technology enhanced, you got social media, things like that. But people died a long time ago. They're all dead. I'm not lying to you. Take a look around you right now, wherever you are. If you're around people, what are they doing right now? Probably scrolling through their phones. That's all people do. They scroll through their phones all day, day and night. And honestly, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm perfect because I be having to catch myself, you know? I don't scroll through nothing but YouTube. And, you know, majority of the times I'm on YouTube for a good cause. It's not like anything like I'm just on here just to be on here. I be on YouTube because I be trying to see like updates on what's going on in the world. You know, people that I'm subscribed to, you know, they keep me updated with everything that's going on. Um, and also I be trying to see what my next title is gonna be about, things like that. But also I take a break from YouTube throughout the day. I'll probably take at least like a 5 to 6 hour break throughout the day from YouTube because YouTube can drag you back into that social media life again, you know, and it can drain your energy based off of what you are looking at, based off of what you're seeing. I do realize that too. So, you know, majority of the times I really don't have my phone, to be honest. Like I be sitting my phone down and I stay away from it, you know, and I'll pick it up when necessary. But sometimes when I pick it up, what I do, go straight to YouTube. I go straight to YouTube. And then when I catch myself in that moment, I'm like, hold on, man, let me throw this phone down real quick. You know, scrolling, scrolling all through the algorithm is the death of you. Real talk. And I'm telling you, your soul is dying. It's dying, especially if you're not acknowledging it. If you're not saying, you know what, I'm tripping. Let me put this phone down. I'm in my phone way too much. When people literally don't acknowledge that and they use excuses to hold on to their phone, they use excuses to be able to scroll through their phones, they use excuses to keep like looking at social media sites in their phones like TikTok, you know, oh girl, look at this right here. You see this right here. You see what they got going on? Yeah. No. Mm-mm. I'm telling y'all, it's no excuse whatsoever as to why you cannot take any breaks away from your phone. It's no excuse. Society will make you make an excuse. Who the hell is you? I'm not your baby. We got another sick troll, you know? First and foremost, you know, after you said that, it looked like you was trying to interact with the live stream, but you a little too late, sir. Or ma'am, whatever you are, because I have a husband. Do not flirt with me. Don't do that. I just feel like that's so inappropriate and so weird. People is just weird, man. And I know majority of these people that's coming on here is not actual people. Majority of them is just robots created by YouTube. I said something in one of my live streams a couple weeks ago, and I talked about how YouTube is so dangerous. YouTube is so dangerous that they will, once you become a content creator and you start getting like hundreds and thousands of subscribers and stuff, and then you're able to be monetized, they will get you hooked on YouTube Studio to the point where all you doing is you checking your views, you checking your watch hours, you constantly just checking, going back and checking. It's like, oh my god, how many views I got now? Man, that's not enough. So when it's not enough views, what happens then? When it's not enough views and you don't feel like you're getting the views, then you start thinking about clickbaiting people. And when you clickbait, you know that you can bring and draw the attention, draw the traction to your channel. Back clickbaiting and not being real as hell. Like, hey, this the title that's really gonna be, you know what I mean. But YouTube is dangerous. And one of the biggest reasons why it's dangerous, just like other social media sites, is because you're monetized and you're getting paid from making videos. YouTube will drag you back into that slavery lifestyle that you've been trying to stay away from for a long time. Because I understand that a lot of y'all out there quit y'all jobs to come to YouTube and be a content creator. Honestly, if you ask me, it's like the same exact thing. The only difference is you doing something that you love to do, but you're also their slave at the same damn time. Think about it. Think about it. Think long and hard. You ain't even got to think hard. Matter of fact, if you have a job that you've been on for 5+ years, right? And you see everybody else on YouTube doing something that they love to do and they're becoming content creators and they're getting paid to be content creators, you like, you know what? I'm about to stop working this job and I'm going to come to YouTube with whatever I love to do and I'm going to make me a channel. Then you make you a channel and you start building an audience. And then eventually you get monetized, right? You're going to get hooked on YouTube Studio and you're going to continuously be watching your views going up. You're going to be watching at watch time hours. You're going to be worried about how much you're getting paid because now you have to rely on the people behind YouTube to pay you. People really be on YouTube feeling like they're damn, I was just about to say it. Y'all, I got tongue tied. Can't even think about what the hell I was about to say. Y'all know what the hell I mean. People be on YouTube feeling like, man, I'm a content creator and, I get paid to do what I love and I ain't got to worry about a 9 to 5. But if you think about it, you are pretty much, even though you get to work on your own time and do it whenever the hell you feel like it, you're still a slave to them. Because if you don't make a video, you're not going to get paid. Come on now. If you don't make no videos, you ain't getting no watch time hours. You're not getting the views that you need to get. You're not getting anything. You're not going to get paid. And people rely heavily on an audience so that they can get paid. So basically, you relying on the people to help you get paid. Because if you make a video, right, and your video is not attractive enough to people, then you're gonna be like, damn, I need to clickbait them. Then for y'all not know how many content creators that I followed that started off with real ass titles, and I mean like when they created a title, they actually live up to what the hell they talking about. They hop on there and they start talking about what their title was titled. But now it got to a point where being that they're monetized, they clickbait. And I stopped unfollowing them for that reason. You don't understand that eventually people will get tired and fed up with the fact that you're clickbaiting them because You said this, that, and the third in the title, but that's not what your video is about. That's not what you're talking about. And plus, majority of the times, they try to kind of make it to what they're talking about. If you get where I'm coming from, what I mean is like when they clickbait, they kind of sort of talk around their title so that it can still attract people, but they're still clickbaiting. So at the end of the day, you are relying on a check from YouTube. You relying heavily on the audience to be attracted to your videos so you can get paid. So you become addicted to YouTube. Do y'all not know how many content creators out here sit up here and they try preaching the truth and things like that? Like I said in one of my last live streams, people will come to YouTube, right? And say, you know what? I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator and I work on my own time. I do what I love. I do what I want to do. That which is true. You do what you want to do. You do what you love. You ain't being judged, you know. But who are you being judged by? The creators behind YouTube, because they have to check out your video after you upload it to make sure nothing is wrong with it. Because if there is something wrong with it, then you're obviously not. What was I gonna say? I keep missing what I'm about to say. All in all, what I'm really trying to say is people they get extremely hooked on YouTube as content creators, and they sit up here and they try to act like they preaching the truth to everybody else about staying off of social media, but whole time majority of these content creators are hooked on this shit. To be honest, YouTube is a drug to them, because like I said, when you rely heavily on this social media platform that has you monetized, you're going to do whatever it takes to get you a fat ass check. Even if that means lying to the people, even if that means clickbaiting people, whatever, you're still their slave. So everybody's, like I told my husband earlier, everybody's pretty much their soul is dying if it ain't already dead. I don't give a damn how many views I get, honestly. I don't care if I get 5 views. I don't care if I get 10 views. I don't care if I get 0. As long as I'm putting it out there and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, which is tell y'all what the hell I know. I don't like when people, like I said before, I don't like when people know the truth about things and they got a lot of knowledge and wisdom on certain things, and they want people to pay them so that they can spill out their knowledge to other people. Like, do y'all not know how many content creators is doing that? And then people make excuses for them. Oh, they're providing a service, so you must pay them. No, goddamn it, the truth don't come with a price. It don't. And it shouldn't even be no excuse as to why you have to pay a content creator and become a member. Become a member. Y'all don't see me doing that on here because I don't find any interest in it. I just don't. I'm not interested in, oh yeah, let me create a members only group so that when I tell the truth or when I talk about certain topics, they got to pay to get in. Or they got to pay a monthly fee so they can listen to me talk. Nah, man, the truth don't come with a price. It don't. And y'all be allowing YouTube to let y'all put price tags on the truth. They literally put, society has stamped the price on literally everything. Water. God damn it, they gonna start putting the price on air soon too. And some people already feel like they have to pay to live. That's why they going crazy. That's why they going crazy. Do y'all not know how many people went insane when Donald Trump attempted to take away TikTok? People was going crazy because they felt like, wait a minute, I'm getting paid for this. See, This is what you call satanic employment. Seriously. Because you're still employed. Even if you feel like you feel like you're an entrepreneur, but you're really not. Because you work for somebody. And that somebody that you work for is the creators behind YouTube. Because you have to rely on them so that you can pay your bills on time. You got to rely on them so you can get your little business started. You got to rely on them. Let me tell y'all something. What people need to understand is, this is what me and my husband was talking about earlier. We don't give a damn about a job. We don't give a damn about a bill. We don't give a damn about this. We don't give a damn about that. Anything that got a price on it. Anything that you got to pay for. Or anytime you got to have some money. You got to have some money. I don't care about that. I don't care about materialistic things. I don't care about that. You know what I care about the most? I care about having my sanity. You know what I care about the most? I care about being able to wake up every single day and be able to have both of my eyes, be able to smell with my nose, be able to taste with my mouth, be able to hear, have both of my arms and my legs. And my heart is beating. I care about living. If everything right now was to be taken away from me, the only thing that I'm going to care about is me being able to be alive. Everybody is so drawn into social media. Everybody is so drawn into their phones. Everybody is so drawn into materialistic things, materialistic lifestyle, and they fail to realize that that stuff is not going to die with you. It's not. Prime example. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm grateful to be alive every day of my life. And I keep trying to tell y'all, my neighbor next door died in me and my husband's arms on June the 25th, 2025. I found this man on the ground in front of my house. Me and my husband ran out there to go help him, thinking that he just collapsed and fell on the ground. The whole time this man was dead. We were trying to revive him. You know what's crazy? When he died and his heart was no longer beating anymore, and we kept trying to revive him, and even when the EMTs finally came almost an hour later, even when the Chicago Fire Department came to try to do CPR, his heart just wasn't giving. It was over with. He was dead. But you want to know what's so crazy? What we realized that was right next to him? His phone. Did his phone die? No. He had a full battery. And his phone was pinging off. He was getting calls. He was still getting text messages. When he died, did his clothes die with him? Did his money die with him? No, it didn't. His money is still there. He gave it to his family members. Well, actually, come to find out, he already wrote up a will before he died anyway, because we had a conversation with one of the family members and stuff. Now they have access to his funds. Did his funds die with him? Did his medical, social security, or whatever he had die with him? It didn't. If he had a social media, did it die with him? It didn't. He died alone. And when he left alone. His clothes ain't go with him. Yeah, he still had his clothes on, but eventually they had to remove the clothes, you know. But where I'm getting at is, like, y'all gotta understand that this stuff is temporary in this life. That alone right there helped me to wake up and smell the coffee. Because I'm like, wait a minute. And you know what's crazy? Sometimes we find ourselves stressing out. We find ourselves stressing out about bills, stressing out about not having no money, stressing out about not having this, not having that, not having that, not having that. But does it really matter though? No, it don't. You better ask them people that survived Hurricane Katrina. You better ask some people that done survived the Texas flood. You better ask people that have survived hurricanes. Unfortunately, some of them are alive and kicking, and they allowed social media to still uh, let their souls die. Unfortunately, some of them still ain't learned a lesson. Lord forgive me for saying it, but it's just the truth. Some of these people that has survived tornadoes and hurricanes and bad weather conditions and things like that, some of them still have not learned their lessons. They still did not learn that materialistic things is just here for a moment. Because when you die, it ain't going with you. It's not. And I feel like society failed to realize that. And this is why a lot of people are just walking zombies. They're dead. They already dead. The only thing that is alive is right now is their flesh. Their flesh is still alive. Their flesh is still walking and roaming this earth. But social media killed you a long time ago because you allowed it to. So with that being said, take my advice. Stay off of TikTok. Stay off of YouTube. I mean, yeah, YouTube too. Shit. YouTube will drive your ass up the wall, especially if you are a content creator and you getting paid for what you do. I ain't getting paid for what I do on here. Yeah, I'm monetized, but at the same time, I don't have the correct I don't have what they want me to get, what they want me to earn so that I can earn off of YouTube and things like that. And you want to know why? Because I don't care. And I'm glad I don't care. I'm glad because guess what? If I cared, I would be on here every day, all day, making videos. Do you not know how many content creators I know that uploads at least 5 to 6 videos per day? They going crazy in their mind, but they don't believe that they are. They don't think that they are, but they are going insane because they feel like, man, I got to get this money. I got to get this check. I got to be able to do this. I got to be able to do that. I got to get me a new car. I got to. So when you have that mindset, you are allowing sites like YouTube and Facebook and things like that to destroy you mentally. Real talk. Because all you think about is making a video. That's all you think about. I'm glad I don't care about this shit. You not know how many friends that I lost behind me having, bro, y'all wouldn't even believe this. Do you not know how many friends I lost out on behind having a YouTube channel and me being monetized? And why I say that is because it's not the fact that they were really hating on me. Number one, obviously, some of them was trying to use me though, you know. But two, they kept trying to pressure me. They was trying to pressure me and tell me, oh, you're not doing good enough. You need to hop on there. You need to be making some money. Girl, you monetize. Girl, you can literally upload you a video and get paid for it. Bro, I cannot force an audience. If people is not interested in anything that I have to say, I can't force it. You think I want to clickbait people? I'm not about to do that. I'm not finna clickbait nobody. Because whatever I put my title about, that's exactly what the hell I'm going to talk about. And whoever don't like it, oh fucking well. That's just the truth. Friends trying to pressure me into consistently making videos. Girl, you tripping. Girl, you tripping. All you got to do is just you don't even got to work. Duh. You want to know why I don't have to work? Because I choose not to work. And honestly, I got 3 different gigs that I can work whenever the hell I want to work. I can create my own schedule, and whenever the hell I create my schedule, no one's going to interrupt my schedule, and I'm not going to allow anybody to interrupt my schedule unless it's an emergency. But if I need to work because I feel like I want to make a couple dollars or whatever, I'll do that. Now, if something happens in my personal life, I'm going to cut that shit off. And I'm going to stop the gig, whatever the hell I'm doing. And I'm going to rush to the aid of my family. Real talk. Especially if it's extremely important. Ain't no damn job important to me. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't care. Real talk. I don't care about this YouTube shit, monetized or not. I don't give a damn. People be like, girl, you tripping. You can literally get paid off of YouTube. Duh. Of course. Of course. And you know what else I can get paid from? I could sell me a pair of shoes right now and get paid from that too. I can pawn something in my home and get paid for that too. A few dollars. I don't give a damn. I don't care if it's an item that's worth $200. If they're offering me 30 and I don't need it anymore, I'm taking the $30. Cause money ain't shit to me anyway. And people need to understand that. Why are you idolizing dead presidents, bro? Make it make sense. Y'all idolizing dead presidents. And and I understand the judgment behind the scenes of people, and it's like, well, I mean, you talking about YouTube, but you on here now. Yeah, because anytime I feel like I want to get something off my chest and I really want to talk about it, like I said yesterday, I'm taking it to the YouTube streets. I'm taking it to the YouTube streets. And I don't care if I get paid for it or not. Y'all allow money to control you and control who you are as a person. You allow money to control your entire life. And I understand, but at the same time, I will never understand. Like I said, it's not any more genuine good people left on this earth because their souls left them a long time ago. Their souls is dead. They're just walking flesh. So, y'all talking about the zombie apocalypse. Do y'all not see that we are already living in the zombie apocalypse? 2025 has helped me to fully open up my eyes and see there is zombies amongst us. Robotic zombies. Everybody is drawn to their phones like this. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. I told my oldest daughter that I will not be giving her a social media account whatsoever. And I broke it down to her why. And she understood exactly where I was coming from. She's grateful that she has a mother like me that's able to teach her about this world, being a part of this world, being a part of the worldly activities that other people is a part of. She's very grateful that I'm able to teach her these things. She's very grateful that she can confide in her mother and tell her mother whatever she feel comfortable telling me, because I'm not going to judge her. All I'm going to do is help her to understand right from wrong. There's no more good, genuine people left on this earth anymore. And y'all gotta understand. And to my good, genuine people, nice people that's out there that understands what's going on, that has not allowed social media to kill their soul. This is what I want you to know. If you're questioning, damn, what happened to all the good people, man? If you questioning, you gotta understand, they're gone. They're gone. Honestly, all of the good people have turned away from being good people when they was addicted to social media. And majority of the good people are already like literally dead in the grave. Seriously. Because I can count on my fingers how many good people I know that is not on this earth anymore, for real, for real. They in the grave. And it's sad that we left amongst the ZombieBots. And that's my new word. Don't steal it, y'all. No, I'm just playing. But my new word for this society that we live amongst is called the ZombieBots. because you so drawn to your phone, you can't even put it down. I mean, it's crazy. It's like people, they go to the bathroom with their phone, they take a bath with their phone, they take when I'm taking a, you already know, in the bathroom, I don't need my phone, man. Forget that phone. When I'm taking a bath, I don't need my phone. You got to think about it. Think all the way back to when you was a kid, right? When you was a kid, you didn't need a phone or a tablet or anything like that so that you can comfortably take a bath. When you go on these websites like Temu and Sheen and stuff like that, they literally have waterproof plastic covers that you could put over your phone so that when you get in the shower, you can stick your phone into a slot or something like that so you can watch television on your phone while you're freaking showering. They're making society a lot worse off, honestly. They are literally killing your souls. They killing it. They have created waterproof plastic covers for your phone so you can watch television on your phone while you're taking a shower, man. Seriously, this is crazy. We live amongst the zombie bots because they don't understand that. You know, they created a phone holder, and don't get me wrong, and I hate to justify this, but unfortunately, some people need their phones and stuff like that so they can get where they're going, like using GPS or whatever. But they created phone holders, and some of y'all use it in y'all cars for the wrong reason. Some of y'all turn on YouTube or Tubi or Netflix in y'all car while you driving. They created so many different things that they know that is not going to make you move away from your phone. They didn't got all these AI games that you can play on your phone. You know, they got the Google. Remember when you used to be able to say, "Okay, Google," you can't even say that no more because they didn't create AI Gemini who's going to talk to you with a human like mindset that's going to respond to you like a human like mindset when you asking it a damn question. They got Alexa. They got, and you know, people have became so lazy, y'all. And I'm telling you, your soul is dead. Your soul is dead, bro. Your soul is dead because you have allowed technology to take over your soul. People got all this different technology inside of their house. What the hell do you need a touch screen refrigerator for? What do you need an Alexa for? What do you need a tablet for? Why do you have 4 phones, bro? And why do y'all got all this technology inside y'all car? I don't want no electric car. Hey, you can give me an old school. I don't even care. Give me a little putt putt. I don't even care. I don't need no big ass GPS navigation system inside of my vehicle. I don't want no electric vehicle. I don't want no TVs hooked up all on the damn seats and stuff like that. I don't, why do y'all need that? Why? They they draining you of being a human. You're now considered a zombie bot. We do not live amongst humans anymore. We don't. Humans, they're gone. I mean, you see them, of course. I mean, you can look around you right now. Of course, you see a human, but that's what you see. That is their flesh. Their flesh is human like, right? They're walking amongst you and they're humans, but within they're zombie bots because they're drawn to their phones. Everybody's souls die immediately. If you y'all, I can literally go back as far as to when I had my first child. And at the time, everything was not done over the internet, you know? When I had to handle business with my first child, it was paperwork. Okay, you had to go into the office, whatever you had to do, and fill out paperwork. When I had to get her enrolled in childcare, paperwork. It was paperwork. Now everything is done off of technology. Anytime I gotta handle business, I gotta handle it through a damn tablet inside of an office. Oh, go to the kiosk machine over there and type in. And I'm like, man, come on, man. Y'all asses is lazy. Well, I mean, that's the world we live in, and it's no excuse. They've drawn you into accepting this shit. And you got security guards at these little, offices that's sitting down. And when you come in and you ask them a question, excuse me, I'm trying to check in because I have a doctor's appointment. Oh, yeah, for sure. All you got to do is go to the kiosk machine and scribble your name on the tablet. I don't want to. Oh, well, that's the only way you're going to sign in so you could be able to see the doctor. And then they got it to where if you got to see the doctor and stuff like that, right before you arrive to your appointment, you can check off that you're already there once you pull up and you outside, so that they can already know to call your name and all that bullshit. Like, yeah, man. And then they got it where when you pumping gas and stuff now, they have a little screen right there that's playing commercials and ads and stuff to keep you occupied while you're pumping your gas, so that you can take your focus off of what's around you. Man. It's so crazy. And when you go to the grocery store, right? And remember way back when, man, I miss the 90s, man. I swear, man. I miss the 90s. I miss the early 2000s. This is just ridiculous. Everything is built off of technology now. And I don't want to hear it. It's no excuse, bro. It's no excuse. Well, that's the way the world is. Yeah, fuck, you don't got to accept it either. You don't. You go to the damn grocery store back then, you put your items up, on the damn machine, and they're, beep, beep, beep. Okay, your total is $22.12. So what do? You pull out cash. Now they got it where, you put your phone up to the doggone thing, and it reads it, and it's ding ding. Bam, it's paid for. Now your groceries paid for. Just simply with a tap of your phone. They got it to where, you're swiping a card now. You can even use your card to tap the machine so it can pay for your items. They got it now to where they got a flat screen, look like a damn television or a PC or something. When they ringing up your damn items and stuff, you looking up at the machine, and you like, oh wow, okay, that's so sad. Damn, it ain't never used to be like that, man. Y'all remember the old ass cash registers, man? They didn't have no damn screen up there for you to be looking at it. Oh wow, look at. Man, I remember when they transitioned everything. Everything was transitioned before my very eyes. Because like I said, what's up, Ellie? Because like I said, when my oldest daughter, when she was young, when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter all the way back in 2012, every majority of the things that was out here was, paper. It was paper. And even before I was pregnant with her, before I was even pregnant with my first child, I can remember how everything was manual. You had to write. They had to check your paperwork. I mean, man, they killed society with technology. That's all they needed to do. Y'all don't even understand, bro, that y'all are walking flesh. Walking flesh. You have allowed social media and technology overall to kill you on the inside. You probably finna hop off of my live stream right now and scroll through something else. Watch. You ain't gonna be able to put your phone down because they're not going to allow you to. They have created so many different apps, so many different games, so many different things for you to do through social media, through whatever, Google Play, iPhones. I don't know shit about iPhones because I never owned one, and I don't want to. I know how many people, this world is so childish. I know how many people was like, oh, nah, I can't mess with you because you ain't iPhone gang. You ain't with the iPhone crew. Like, do it matter? As long as I got a phone where I can hit the call button if I need to call somebody, or hit the text message area where I need to text a person, or whatever the case may be. Do it goddamn matter what type of phone I have? Your soul was dead then when you started being with the iPhone gang and stuff like that. But y'all be the main ones out here asking who got a charger. I hate people that got iPhones and stuff and they be like, you got a charger, you got an iPhone charger. Damn, your phone always dying. Shit. That's exactly why I never wanted an iPhone. And it never was attractive to me. I didn't like Apple. I never liked going in the Apple store. I used to see the lines extremely long when I would go in the mall and stuff like that. When I used to go to the mall, um, the lines to the Apple store was incredibly long. The Apple store used to be so packed up that security had to just tell people to bag out and wait their turn. And I'm like, what the hell? God damn it, I don't never want a damn iPhone or a Mac computer, whatever the hell y'all call that, man. I'm cool. And man, if I could have me a flip phone, man, if I wish I could go back to the times where flip phones was not extinct. And I already know what y'all gonna say. Oh man, they still got flip phones. My bad, y'all. It's my husband. But and by the way, I already know what y'all think of. I mean, you talking about you don't need the technology. You got two phones. People literally always will try to find a wrong in everything y'all say, in everything that you saying. Bro, I have an emergency phone. We share this phone together. That's our emergency phone. Whenever my husband is not around and I am on YouTube going live, he already knows to hit me up right there. Especially if it's very important. But why do I gotta explain myself? If I'm sitting here talking to y'all about how technology and social media has killed your soul a long time ago. Man, man, man. And I do appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to me. But look, I got more videos coming. I wanted to make a video instead of a live, but it just takes too much time. It's like you got to do like 20 different takes. Like yesterday, man, I'm talking about I was trying to make a video about something and upload it to YouTube. And when I tell you I was so unsuccessful doing it, I just was like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna just wait the next day and try to go live. But I'm not doing this for a YouTube check because I do want to remind y'all I don't have shit to hide. Yes, I am monetized by YouTube, but at the same time, though, I don't care. I have not got paid from their asses yet. It's been 2 years since I've been monetized, still ain't got paid. You want to know why? Because YouTube wants me to be their slave, okay? They want that. They want me to be their slave. They want me to upload 5 to 6 different videos and go live 3 times a day so that I can get the watch hours that I need so that they can pay me. But they fail to realize that I really don't give a fuck. Obviously. Because if I did, you would see me on here all day, every day. Steady uploading, upload. I don't care, bro. I don't care about money. I don't care about fame. I don't care about materialistic things. I don't care about Jordans. I don't care about iPhones. I don't care. Bro, I don't care. I'm telling you now, all I care about is living. I don't care how many likes I get. I don't care who hearts. any of my comments when I comment on another content creators, because a lot of these content creators, y'all, they be full of themselves too. They be feeling like, yeah, yeah, she gotta earn this heart just because she made a comment. She got no, that ain't no. I don't like the way she said that, so I'm not about to heart her comment, bro. I don't care. I don't care. These content creators are so lost, y'all, and unfortunately, YouTube has gotten a hold of them. And I hate to say it, but it's a lot of the content creators that I follow. I follow them because they're like-minded people, just like me. But they over time have allowed YouTube to kill their souls as well, because they care way too much about money. They care too much about fame. They care too much about reaching 300,000 subscribers just because they're at 288,000. And I'm not talking specifically about a certain content creator. I'm just saying, for example. But it's like, I'm not about to let YouTube control me. I'm not about to be their slave. And I'm warning you, when you become a content creator, be careful. Be careful, because it can drain you of being an authentic human being. I'm telling you, we live amongst the zombie bots. So I just want to warn y'all, you know what I'm saying? And, this was my testimony, because, like, I've been there. Real talk. I was addicted to Facebook, heavily addicted. I didn't think I would be able to ever get off of there, but by the grace of God, every single day of my life, I thank God that I'm not addicted to social media. I'm not addicted to Facebook. I thank God, man, that I don't no longer have a Facebook. I thank God that I'm not on TikTok, man. I'm so grateful. I am grateful. And you know what? When you listen to everything I'm saying, and you take in and soak in everything I'm saying, and you really apply it whenever you do, I just want you to, when you wake up every morning, the first thing that you need to be grateful for is being alive. The second thing that you should be grateful for is the fact that you were able to really listen to what I'm saying, or what anybody else that's telling the truth out there got to say. Because I'm telling you, man, when you got that mindset to be able to actually listen, it means a lot, especially in the times that we live in, because we live amongst zombie bots, and everybody is so drawn into technology, drawn into social media, drawn into their phones, to the point where they got a laptop over here, a tablet over here, a flat screen on the wall over here, a flat screen on the wall over there, a PC, They asses got Xbox 3, the new Xbox, the new PlayStation, everything in their home is technology. And when you so drawn and soaked into that shit, you're not gonna be able to listen to nobody. You ain't gonna be able to take in nothing that nobody's trying to teach you, or any testimonies that anybody has. You're not gonna listen to that. So I feel like y'all should really be grateful anytime you finally, man, y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all do not understand. Y'all don't get it, man. I mean, if you do understand where I'm coming from, thank you. I appreciate it. But to the people that's gonna review this live stream, I don't think you're gonna understand exactly where I'm coming from, bro. I am extremely grateful every day of my life that I'm not addicted to social media. I am so grateful that I'm not a zombie bot. I'm grateful that I'm not just walking flesh. I'm grateful that I'm able to wake up every day of my life and open up my eyes and breathe. I really am. I really am. It means a lot to me. Materialistic things don't matter. I don't give a damn if I ain't got no money. I don't care if my balance on my phone and my cash app is 0.00. I don't care. I don't care if I go to my Chime account and it's 0.00. Guess what? I still am breathing right now. That's what matters to me the most. Because like I told y'all, my neighbor died in my arms a month ago. And he ain't never coming back. He's not going to come back. He been dead and gone. over a few weeks. And I'm telling you, man, when me and my husband had to witness that and see it really changed our whole entire mindset to the point where it's like, man, look, a job don't fucking matter. A job don't matter. You know, people not supporting us and people not liking us don't matter. Not having a vehicle don't matter. If we lose what we got right now, if we lose everything we have right now, it ain't gonna matter still. Because you wanna know what matters the most? Just being able to wake up and open up your eyes. I'm telling you. Do you not know how many people right now took their last breath right now as we speak? Do you not know how many people did not get a chance to wake up and see today? Y'all go follow Pastor Stephen Darby Ministries, man. He helped us to wake up to this society 5 years ago, because we woke up in 2020. That's when everything just started happening, like the pandemic and all that stuff like that. You know, God rest his soul, because R.I.P. Pastor Stephen Darby, he passed away in 2017, but that man was ahead of his time to the point where he warned us of what was to come. And when the pandemic happened, you know, all we did was scroll through our phones. That's all we were doing. And then when I came across his video, we clicked on it, and it woke us up. We snapped out of it. I'm gonna have to get off here, y'all, because my baby girl just woke up from her nap, and she do not play when she up. But I just want to say that, man, because I'm telling you, bro. Y'all don't understand how grateful I am to not be a walking flesh. Seriously. Y'all don't understand how grateful I am to not just be a walking flesh and be empty on the inside, to where everything that I know, any emotion that I have is dissolved into social media in a technology world. I'm telling you, you're a zombie bot if you feel that way. If you get upset over something that was online that was said about you, or you get upset because you see a friend or a family member not replying back to you, but they on social media, I'm telling you, you dragged yourself into that social media lifestyle. Y'all gotta snap out of it. I'm telling you, snap out of it. Put your phones down. Stop scrolling. Because it will take you. The algorithm will take your soul. It will. Don't scroll. Stay off of YouTube all day long. Limit. If you feel like, man, I gotta limit. I'm telling you. Maybe watch one video. Put your phone down. Even though I highly suggest that you just go cold turkey from scrolling, because scrolling is the reason why a lot of souls have died. Scrolling. Just simply scrolling. Y'all don't even know what that really does to people. You got to think about it. When you sitting in your phone and you doing this all day, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, when we are walking or when we in stores, this is all you see, y'all. I'm telling you, it's like this. It's sad. It is sad. When we driving, this is all you see. How the heck? I just seen this one guy. He was operating the crane machine, or whatever you want to call it. This man was doing it while texting in his phone. I seen a guy in my back alleyway last week driving a garbage truck, and it's sitting in his phone, man. I'm telling y'all, man, these phones and this technology it took your soul. It took your soul. That's all they needed to do, y'all. All they needed to do was create social media, drain you by creating social media. All they needed to do was create technology overall. and it fucked you. It did. So if you want to become the authentic you again, I highly suggest that you take in everything that I'm saying. And if you want to stop, if you really crave to stay off of social media, if you really crave to stop scrolling through your phone, if you really crave to really put your phone down and you know that you're really tired of it, but you just don't know where to start, just hear me out. Hear me out, I'm telling you. Because it killed a lot of people. Y'all don't even understand. I wish it was a better way for me to say it, but man, the technology world and social media killed a lot of souls a long time ago. And the people that are living amongst you right now is a walking flesh. ZombieBots. Real talk. And, you know, unfortunately, they're too far gone to the point where you can't tell them nothing. Because these people have become, you know, certified scrollers. Because all they do is scroll through their phone. They became certified scrollers. Babe, can you grab her? My bad, y'all. Hubby about to grab her, actually. She like, when she wake up, she do not play no games, bro. She just be like, get me now. I'm sorry, I love my baby, man, but she do not be playing, bro. Y'all know these kids don't play, man. When they wake up from their naps, especially the little ones, they be screaming. You back on it again this morning, huh? I mean, this afternoon. There you go. Little spoiled little self. You're okay. It's okay. You okay? She like, man, leave me alone. You ain't come up there and get me. Yeah, today, it's been one of them days for her. She just miss attitude today. Miss little pouty pants all day today. Since 6 this morning, she like, I am not having it. But she already know the routine around here. She know we ain't cutting on no TV. And the most that we will do is cut on some music so that we cut the music on the boombox. You know, so she can listen to some music. And then she get a little party on. Daddy. You know. But like I said, y'all, man, I'm telling you, be grateful that you get to wake up and see the next day. When you wake up from your nap or whatever, if you fall asleep and you just wake up from falling asleep, be grateful. I'm telling you. Don't care about if you can't pay the bills. Because they want you drawn, and that's gonna be another either video or live stream that I do, because people need to understand that it's not about if you could pay your bills on time. They want you to believe that. It's not about if you could still work tomorrow. They want you to believe that. They want you to rely heavily on them. Man, forget these jobs, man. Real talk. Because they already anyway finna get rid of you anyway, because they're about to put their bots in place. But see, the thing is, this is what y'all need to understand too. Yeah, understand. Yay. We got a 1-year-old, y'all, that can say 3-syllable words. Tell them. Say understand. Understand. What else can you tell them? Say exactly. Say exactly. You're not going to say exactly? Exactly. She said no. She don't want to show y'all her little talent, but I'm telling y'all, man, this girl is so intelligent. Like, she can say 3-syllable words at the age of 1 because she's not in childcare. We work with her. You know, we work with her here at home on words, on pronouncing words. We do syllables. We're clapping. We understand, you know. And we can't force her. But the only reason why we started working on 3-syllable words with her is because she wants to know there you go. She wants to know 3-syllable words. That's what she desires, you know. And so she started off at 15 months old saying exactly. And I'm like, wait a minute, did she just say exactly? Now she talking about understand. So we've been working on more 3-syllable words with her. Very unique for a 1-year-old to know that, you know. But yeah, I had to say that. You know, I know I kept y'all on here way longer than expected. I do appreciate you guys for stopping by, listening to me, hearing me out. But another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about, which is going to be my next either video or live stream, is how they want to drag you into slavery. Don't care about if you can pay your bills on time. Don't care about if you get fired from your job. I'm telling you, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter when they snatch everything away from us. When the power grids go down. When they place these robots in place of humans on your job and they lay you up. You better ask the people that just got laid off for that reason. You better ask somebody. I'm telling you. And you better most importantly ask the people that's been unemployed for probably a year plus or under a year, that's been trying to look for a job, that can't get a job, man. They probably gave up because they like, man, I'm just not going to get hired because of this crap that's going on in the world. So it is what it is at this point. You just better be grateful that you get to wake up and see the next day and be breathing right now. Be grateful for that. Because everything that you have right now can be taken away from you in a heartbeat. You better ask some people that lost everything that they had in a tornado or a hurricane. Ask them. Ask the people. They will tell you. Man, look, they'll tell you, you better be grateful for what you got right now. You better be grateful for being able to be alive. Because I lost everything in a snap of a finger. But that's another. I'm going to get back on here later. So y'all hit the like if you feel like it. Subscribe if you feel like it. I don't care. I love everybody. All walks of life. All I do is just try to tell the truth. That's all I do. For anybody that just hopped on here late and you interested in what I had to say, I highly suggest that you rewind the live stream. I'm out.